and welcome to AlphaWit Thursday. I would be the wit part. This is Thursday. This is Silver Recluse who's guesting with us. I'm also joined by Alpha, who's the alpha part of AlphaWit. Please say hello. Yes. We are also being joined by Dee the Vamp, YouTuber extraordinaire, available on Twitch and YouTube. At Dee the Vamp, I believe, is the address.
DDthevamp.gov.
Yeah, she's good and worth watching. We are still working our way through Potionomics, a game that has me firmly in its grasp. And actually, please, you'd be doing me a personal favor by not being here. And I believe we're about to have the second competition, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the night of... Oh, nope, that's my other game. I lied. We are not about to have the second competition. We're on day 16. We've got some time. Yes, we have 3 potions. What we can use this time for is leveling up our friends and neighbors. You have definitely read these. Decreased value for basics potions and the stubborn debuff, which I don't love the sound of, but here we all are. I would not close that door because it's very stuffy in here.
Whoa! That's how the news goes. That is how the news goes.
I don't know if I would go quite that far. Yeah, well. Yes. Huh. Yeah. Forceful, yeah. Yeah, it was... It's true.
The trick is to be assertive in your sodomy.
What? You know what this isn't? The jurisprudence hour. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to make this mana potion and unlock it. Mostly because I liked doing their voice. No, greater is tough. Indeed. Apparently all 3 of ours are full.
Have you met Mint yet?
Oh, yeah, you meet Mint in the very beginning.
This is the first that I am coming into the stream.
He confessed to me that he's never seen a moment of this game.
That's not very clever, but I'm still somewhat impressed with it because I didn't think of it.
Yeah, alright. That's okay.
Muscle women. Everyone here loves them.
Yeah, it's true. Because of that price debuff of basic potions, everything I have for sale has been devalued. Yeah, I think today... I mean, I think that's better used feeding to Mint, you know? We're
getting a little
weirder.
Yeah.
You know, I almost understand that fetish. I really do. I understand the way of like showing love and care through making food and like selecting good food for the person that you love, and like, this is the best piece of fruit in this bowl, I want them to have it, that kind of stuff.
You know,
However, that's as far as mine
going.
goes.
Yeah.
How it becomes, I do that until I get a boner. No, that's different. That's a feedee and not a feeder. I almost get that as well, because essential experience is essential experience.
I kind of see the wire getting crossed between like pleasing somebody in one physical way and pleasing them in another. Like, that makes a lot more sense to me than a lot of other kind of common fetishes, like balloons.
I was just thinking balloons. That's a pretty common fetish.
I'm against it personally.
Let's make the rounds. Let's start. Yeah. Let's start with Baptiste and Mint. And then buy their services. What do we got? I'm pretty sure we had one of these.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is kindling. Fascinating. I don't know if we had this already. I mean, Quinn will tell us. Oh, actually, before I send her out, let's do... we have almost no ingredients on us, huh? Inventory management is very funny to me. Bushwhacking, like, walking around outside. Don't get excited. It's basically hiking. I don't want to spend too much time. I'll do this. Yeah! Mint. Oh, you're doing it. Haha. I can see your swing is getting stronger. Nice! Alright. Center on an adventure. I guess we've done a lot in the Thunder Plane trying to get the spider. We just had a very successful one in the ocean.
I'm pretty handy with a spider.
Shadow. We are, I've just never bothered. They work great. Yeah. We're not getting past the sign. Correct. All we can do. And then Baptiste. Oh, and we can make him, Oh, because tomorrow... No. No, I don't know why we can't invest. It was morning. I don't mean either. Well, let's rank him up. I mean, they all have problems. I'm obviously torn between going on patrol and getting drinks. But they're gonna drink him under the table, and he could get hurt going on patrol. But at the very least, he would understand what's going on, and they would understand that he tried. Go on patrol. Show them you're not asking them to take on any risk you wouldn't take yourself. Well, I don't know about that.
This man is about to die.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go alone. I would say, like, hey, take me along on a beginner quest and start showing me some of the ropes. Raise interest to the next level. Permanently block the highest available level of interest. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This appeals to me as like a we're down to our last amount of patience. There's no way we're gonna get to max, but this will get us to the next price increase, even if we're not close to it. We have been getting a couple maxes, which is nice. But I see the use of that card. But it's very much a end of the negotiation.
That is the nerdiest thing we have ever said on the stream. But that was pretty friggin' spot on.
That's a good impression. Yeah, no kidding. My whole life is about compromise. We're both gonna die. Off screen, because they won't have animated this. Just the word bush by itself is not funny. That's not how innuendo works. Okay. Fine. I'll take it. Oh, look at its little kitty face.
Look at its bubble bicep.
Oh, you think that's its arm? Kinda does look like an arm, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lying when I say this. That was hot. I enjoyed watching you leap into action like that. Is a picnic usually part of patrol duty? Oh, up until now I've only ever used fish eggs for potions.
Okay.
Clever.
Calm down there.
Still can't.
Boo this man.
I don't know why we can't invest. Strange. Very strange. I was gonna say unless we've gotten everything, but that's not true. They've offered us stuff before that we've already had. I have no idea. Let's go visit the cats. Good song. Sounds messy. I'm not a fan of blood. I'll prove myself, whatever it takes. Only if we write it down, though. Sounds important. I have been known to play with my prey. Another good ender. 2 turns is a long time. That is true. I can be rowdy to get what I want. Okay, it is basically nighttime, so we can only socialize with one more person, I think? Then we should go home now. We'll go to Quinn and buy stuff, because that won't cost time, but then we can't talk to them. So think about mana potions, I believe, are green and yellow. Green and yellow. Our maximum is still around 250 something. And I still think we have the max of 8 slots. Golem's Eye Diamond is, I think, the lowest. So we've got the Mandragon Root for 30 green. Don't believe so. We have a 20 yellow and a 24 yellow. Yes. Okay. We can get 4 a day.
Tell me about this hat.
I don't believe it's alive. I think it's decorative.
Yeah.
The chest is alive. Not their chest, the magical box we're looking at.
Gotcha.
What about the green 24? We do. We also have 20 and 20, but we also have 24, 24. Okay. Indeed. He said we'll really just need 4 and 4. And how much is that going to be number-wise? Total measurement? Okay, that might not be enough. That is true. Yeah, I don't remember what... I guess the threshold is 200? Nice. This is our competition eyesight enhancer. That I believe was to just use up ingredients. So this cauldron is 8 for 200. Oh, we have one that's upgraded for 8 for 275, but it's still only 8. Oof. Use it because I got it. What is the recipe for shadow? Green and purple. I know we've got some. Green and purple. Yes. Basically nothing good. So we should have done this at Quinn's, but wow, you could just so few measurements that you don't even get one. That's very funny. Right? That's why I kind of just want to get rid of them. Three, two, one.
Everyone likes a good 3-2-1 sauce.
Ruins it. The closest thing is a sight enhancer. Yes. I've got I only have 3s and 4s. No, man, it's only 18.
Swordberg?
Oh, we used them all up. I'm just gonna make this. The manworm root? We have glass ore for 18 blue. Salt, this is one of those bigger blues. 2020 it is, and then this nonsense. Yes, because it starts adding blue to something that's already unstable. I think I'm just gonna cook this. We've got a couple blues. What uses blue? We have blue and green. We might not. It doesn't look like we've done any alertness enhancers. We haven't done a drowsy cure. And we haven't done a shadow tonic. But blue and green are the two things we have with us right now. So I think I'm probably going to aim for that. Oh, you know why we have blue and green? Is because we made a thunder tonic the last time. Oh. It will work, and we... Hey, that's better. Great. Get out of here. I'm done with you. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have better sales luck. It should. We should buy another shelf. we surely cannot afford it. I think it's because you have to expand the shop front to buy it. And so I think that's about 400 with saffron. So I think we're gonna just call it a night. I thought that happened yesterday when we talked to Robin. Did I tell you my theory about Robin? That his little dragon is Queen Maven or whatever? I do. Its name is May, and it looks really zonked out. I think he, like, turned her into the little dragon. That's how he defeated her. Uh-oh, my danger sense is tingling. Can... Sounds like a humble brag to me. You must know I haven't seen any of those places. I've been chained to this counter since I got to Rapta. You know the worst part of this, Owl? Even I'm impressed he goes out there and gets us an ingredient. Ah. Indeed. Okay. So. I think so. Is our stuff done cooking? Ah! Because we ended the day early, and we got the 2 overnight, so that's 3. It tastes like shit, and it smells like shit, but it will work very well. So many feathers. I wonder if owls ever go bald. Sylvia, you're one talented witch. Whoa, where did you come from? I'm traveling in style these days. Makes it easier to avoid nosy journalists without having to duck into random shops. Although I'm awfully glad I ducked into yours. The potion you sent me was out of this world. I'm glad you liked it. Did I ever? My vocal cords are still thrumming with energy. I even mesmerized a heckler in the middle of my set. I felt like I could take on a monster. Maybe you should put that to the test. I hear the guild is recruiting. And do you think I have what it takes to go out there and be a hero? I'm not sure. Making music is my calling. It's who I am. But I'll admit, the idea has me intrigued. I'm Zid, by the way. Should have introduced myself before. Nice to meet you officially, Zid. Although, I suddenly can't shake the feeling that I know you from somewhere. Well, You might, actually. My stage name is Zidriel. Wait, no. Are you the Zidriel? Superstar singer Zidriel? One and the same, but keep it under wraps if you don't mind. I'm trying to keep a lower profile these days. You're doing a good job. I don't think I ever would have seen through your disguise. Funny to think of this look as a disguise. This is the real me. From my point of view, Zidriel feels more like the disguise. My usual look is calculated for mass appeal. Bottle blonde hair, lip gloss, and a very reasonable number of piercings. Turns out, left to my own devices, I've got a freak flag that needs to be flown. The fact that people don't recognize me is a nice bonus. And the guy you were avoiding the other day? A paparazzo chasing a rumor. Thanks to you, he didn't get a good look at me. So, for now, I'm flying under the radar. I get the enjoyment of playing music for the Heroes Guild, without the pressure that comes from being known, I guess. Well, your secret is safe with me. I had a feeling, Sylvia. You've just got one of those faces. And your gift was so thoughtful. I didn't like the idea of lying to you after that. You should come by the guild hall sometime. We can hang out. Until then, stay cool. So, I am proud that my Irish accent has gotten better than it used to be. It still wildly travels from Northern to Southern Ireland and back every couple of words, but
it is quite fetching nonetheless.
It's good enough to fool an American. We now have yet another person to visit every day, and she's another hero we can dispatch on missions. But she starts out at a lower level. Okay. This is not that worth it to me. For heroing. We have the 5-star grader, which is fucking incredible. I truly don't know. What? Well, I guess they both say 25%. Yeah, they just have so few potion slots that I don't see the point in not giving them mana, health, and obstacle potions. These other ones seem like a complete waste to me. Unless she suddenly gets 12 slots where I can just load her up with potions. Yes. Yeah. Is it worth putting some in the vending machine? I actually don't know when you get that money. It might not be until end of day. We do better, but there's only so many hours in a day. Alright, we just have to do really well. And when we do the upgrade, you get a free basic shelf. So it's not like we have to go buy one immediately. Okay, we've got our free elevator pitch, which will hopefully cancel out stubborn. Yeah, these look normal. He's going to make it so it's harder for us to get shields next turn. Christ. I'd rather get the interest. Certainly muscle memory. 2 and 2 is 4 and 3 is 5. And end of turn is another 2, which is 7. Yeah. Hey, maximum. Have a nice day. I just can't get over how hard they went on the character models. They really didn't need to. Like, the textures are so detailed.
And all of the color choices are very vibrant.
Yeah, everything is just so good to look at.
Even when you're looking at the street view, all of the pedestrians walking around are delightfully desaturated to like depersonalize them.
And the little peoples, they're very cute.
Mm-hmm. Truly.
Woof. Yeah, we really can't afford to... Ouch. Can't really afford to let this go on for much longer. Yes. Makes the next card better. 15 or 15? No, it does not. Okay, 400. I think that's enough. What are you gonna do? Days.
Baby, baby.
Oh, no. I'm worried about that. Okay, that got rid of their shield. We've undone their stubborn. They are not going to stress us, so we might as well play both of these. And end the turn. No, we cannot. We can only... We could get 8 or 8. And that will not be enough to get us the next level. Bummer. Okay, 548. I think that'll be enough. And then Quinn. I mean, everybody, but... We sure do. Aging barrel. I have no idea. Okay, it's only 300. 3... I have no idea. That's a lot of money. No.
Oh, are you aware that her arm is wood?
It's cool. She's like a druid. And she druid crafted herself a prosthetic.
Is she a satyr?
Hold on.
Huh?
You can tell because of the spots. But yes, she has digitigrade needs. Hoops and fuzz. Rissa is mad at this game because every time she meets a woman, she's like, fuck, I want to marry her instead. Yeah, no.
That is the traditional lesbian experience, though.
I guess we've got the time. Okay. Thank you for having me over, Sylvia. I appreciate the offer of tea, and the opportunity to spend some quality time in your abode. Sorry, it's sort of a mess. Hey, I live outdoors, remember? Takes more than a bit of clutter to scare me off. Although, now that I take a closer look, this place doesn't appear entirely sound, structurally speaking. You should be okay for a little while, though, assuming there's not an earthquake or a stiff breeze. I knew this place would be the death of me. It's only a matter of time. Ah, no good comes from that sort of thinking. Besides, there's nothing wrong with this shop that can't be fixed with some elbow grease. I can help you out a bit while I'm here. How about I take care of that leaky roof for you? You don't have to do that. I know I don't have to, but I'd like to. And it would be rude to deny a guest, don't you think? Now hold my tea. All done. It's just a patch job, but it should hold for maybe a decade or two. You are seriously impressive, Saffron. How did you get to be so good at this stuff? It was out of necessity. When I was younger, I spent a good amount of time on a sailing vessel. Things would break. They'd need fixing. Silky was the alpha of our little group. As the strongest, he acted like the role of handy person was his by right. He was all thumbs, and he often forgot his own strength. He'd break two things while fixing one. I learned a lot by watching him, though, and when I showed him what a bit of finesse could do, he stepped aside and left the repair work to me. Life on a ship must have been exciting. I loved having the freedom to travel, to see the world. It was easily my favorite thing about being a hero. Wait, you were a hero? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Well, now you do. Does it change your opinion of me? It's kinda hot. You're so chill all the time, but you've got this mysterious past? Oh, you like a woman of mystery, do you? See if I can scratch that itch for you. However, I don't consider myself a secretive person. I'm not actively hiding anything. I'm simply more interested in what's in front of me than what's behind. That's actually pretty funny. There must be a story there, though. Not really. Being a hero just didn't suit me. I'm much happier now, having left all that in the past. And I still help people in my own way. In fact, it isn't flashy, but I've got a coupon here just for you. Fuck! I did this in my other game too. I spent money, and then I leveled her up, right when she would have given me the discount on spending the money. God dang it. Wow, you're a hero in my book. You're adorable. Now how about brewing a fresh pot? I've just noticed an uneven shelf and a warped baseboard. You know me. I can't stand idly by when there are improvements to be made. Alright. Let's go to the guild hall. And talk to Mint. We definitely don't have enough money to send anyone anywhere. Oh, another kindling. And a mushroom we didn't have. Oh, there's our 30 yellow. And more of this awful spider. essence. Awful spider essence. What is a basic quest cost? Oh, 19. Yeah, but it also only gets us basic ingredient. I might send Did out on a basic quest. Because I think it helps them level up, which slightly improves their stats each time? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Hey, Sylvia, you found me. I was hoping you would, because I've got news. Big news. Momentous, life-changing news. How's that for hype? My manager would be so proud. I'm definitely curious. I'll cut right to it. I've been thinking about how supercharged I was on your potion, and about how you said that I might have what it takes to be a hero. So I decided to give it a shot. I've officially joined the Heroes Guild. Really? Won't you miss making music? I thought that was your calling. Oh, don't worry. I'm not giving that up, not for anything. The heroing is more of a side gig. It might seem completely disconnected from my music career. That's not really true. All of the most popular songs are about heroic exploits, after all. You have to figure that having a few exploits of my own will help me connect with the material, help me sell the emotion behind it. What about romantic exploits? Any plans there? Well, I'm single at the moment. Guess I'll have to see who catches my eye, won't I? Assuming I have time for that sort of thing. Banter aside, I've got to keep my skills sharp. Baptiste still wants me playing here as much as possible, and it took some work to convince him that I could swing both responsibilities at once. How'd you win him over? Same as always. I made my case in the form of a song. Yeah, I noticed this graphical bug. This is just gonna keep happening. The guild's got a singer, a real go-getter. Her shows are great, but they'd be better if she were a hero. So come on, won't you let her? Once he started humming that to himself, I knew I had him. Maybe that's a lesson you can use. The surest way to win people over is with a little jingle. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, is there's so few card spaces. And I think the better combo with Enthusiasm is the old Pump and Dump. I didn't name it that. The streamers that I originally saw this game, named it that, and I can't stop thinking of it as that in my head. So.
Hey, I don't judge. You know, we've all been there.
Honestly, I've mostly heard that phrase when people are talking about breast milk. Like if they have too much, or they like ate something they weren't supposed to, or something, or they need to be pumping to keep up their lactation cycle, but their baby is not at all interested in eating, pumping and dumping. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll keep it in mind during my own song and dance. I assume that means you have sex with a woman and then you never see her again?
No, it's a little maneuver you do in the stock market.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess I've heard it in that too. Good. After all, merchants are performers too. At least the good ones are. I'm glad you dropped in on me, Sylvia, and I hope you'll keep me in mind for all your heroing needs. I'm green, but I'm eager. Oh, and I'm affordable too. Now that's music to my ears.
So now is she actually available as a hero that you can send out to die?
They don't
corporate profits?
Die. They stop before they have trouble. So she... Yeah, because she's a bard, and I think that's a magic class. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 and 3 is 5 and is 10, and 5 and 5 and 5 is 15. No, she fights with her face. Cute.
Is she like a vampire?
It's her lip piercing.
That makes sense.
In her chibi face, it always shows up. And to me, it looks like she's got like an orc thing. But it's her lip piercing. Sorry, Alpha, go on. Mm-hmm. That's an interesting point. If that's not her legal name. That's a great point. That's a very good point. To Quinn. And to feed Quinn our new... I swear to God we fed this to them already. Wild. I guess. Okay, we have very little money left. But when we go home, we should have... yes. There it is, our second shelf. We didn't get any new ingredients. No. I like, do any? Yeah, we have 4 things. We've got blue, we've got red and yellow. I suppose we could make ourselves a fire potion. Can we ignore the 10 purple? We don't have enough of any of these things. We'll make a really rough greater speed potion, but it will be a greater potion. Yes, but I'm taking out one of those, yes, because those are good for things we actually care about. A 40 is hard to argue with. Okay, another dose of sales. I really hope we can get to the competition tonight. Yes, but potions get an extra bonus while they're here. Right, yeah. But you still want me to move something else? No, because that's an enhancer. I'll swap it for the mana. $163 to $192. This is plus 13. That was plus 9. So, okay, I'm doing that. I was mistaken. I thought I had them as efficient as it could be until I checked again. Common? We can do common. Jot those down for our next shopping trip. It's true. And not a lot of patience. Minimally interested, but plus 10.
That's a fully wild corset.
Oh yeah.
CA? What would you call that?
It's hard to tell underneath the shrug, the jacket, what's actually going on. It is. Do we want to take the risk? Because they're losing 2 patients, which will leave us with only 3. Which will leave us with only 2 operable card plays. It sucks that they're taking such a big potion. I really wanted that to be. We've done it. It's pretty good. Feel good? Good sensation? So we're a little bit at the mercy of Roxanne of what buff she is selling that day, but it is doable. And that is way more money than we could... They do not count. But again, what you do is you go to Roxanne and have her do the feel-good enchantment, but she only sells 3 enchantments a day, and there's 6 choices, 5 or 6 choices. Oh, dang it. Or talking to somebody. The next interest raising card. Okay, so we can play this first. And then get our strike. Which rules. 13 would be nice. And I think that's going to turn into 6. I'm willing to risk it. Okay. Okay. So if we do... Or... Oh, I like that. Enthusiasm would have gotten us 30, but this... Hooray! Great. Goodbye. Yeah, and that is... Really? It's a shame because the stamina potion. That was all the customers that showed up? Gonna have to put more things on the display shelves. We are about to find out. Hmm. Okay, all of our stress is gone, so sleeping helps a lot. Oh, it's not done yet. That's fine. Do you want to travel? Because we need ingredients now. So, we need a fire tonic. We need a sight enhancer. We need a health potion, a mana potion, a stamina potion. Which is red, yellow. Well, we can keep writing. Fire tonic, red, yellow. Sight enhancer. ABC 343. Health, which is AB11. Mana is BC11. And stamina AE11. It sure is. Now, we have successfully made all of these things. In fact, I have some of them in my inventory right now. We have health. We have mana. We do not have stamina. We don't have fire. And we do have sight. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and we can only get one of them a day. So we have to decide, depending on what Roxanne is selling. She is selling feel, sound, and taste. Okay, then let's buy that one. Mm-hmm. Maybe we're not going to complete the contract. Oh, sorry. This applies to all potions you own. And yes. Yes. I just can't remember which request wanted sensation. It's not in the book. I think a different one. So today we're focusing red-purple. We'll do the other one tomorrow. So what's the best red-purple you can get for me? These are all our reds and all our purples. So we've got our spiderling for 30. We don't have a 30, but we've got a 40. So, 4. They only sell 2. There's an 18. There's also yes. Yes. The good fire tonic stuff is just a great red, a great yellow. Our good yellow is this mushroom for 30. Or we just do a ton of these pheromones. That should probably be greater, shouldn't it? Sorry, common. Sure. We won't be able to fulfill that today because we will need a different attribute. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang out. I'm just gonna collect what we sent her to get yesterday. Yay! Good for her. Not anything we didn't already have, I'm fairly certain. And we can't afford her anywhere else. No, and we have this already, right? Does this look familiar to you? I can't remember if we had this on this file or my other file. Okay. And let's go home. This should be done. Yeah, whatever. Right? And this is the one that has to be done today. Oh, you are not. There we go. I thought it was a kindling, so I double clicked it and it add as an ingredient, and that really freaked me out. And then just all of these. Wow, great. Yeah, I guess I had one left over. Do we not want to spend those and keep them for the future? Because there's no real incentive, not even a particularly good one. And we only need one of them. I kind of do. The other ones need to look good for tomorrow. So we will cross our fingers that we can get that enchantment. So we might as well do a round of sale. I'd love to get the most money in the world. I do think that. Two should be enough, right? I like what we have. There's nothing that I feel like... I would be interested in seeing your opinion on the deck building stuff.
It is very Slay the Spire.
A little, yeah.
But whereas Slay the Spire, you're restrained by your deck getting bigger and that makes it worse. This seems to be like
a 20 card limit.
Yeah.
But you
can swap out at will.
And you can only
Not
have most cards I only have 2 copies of.
Hmm. If we got Kuro to cosplay as Roxanne, do you think it would be considered blackface?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because her skin is very obviously gray, and that precedent was set by the Homestuck trolls.
Oh, that's right, the Sharpies and vodka!
Yes.
Oh my god, I haven't thought about that in a century.
That
maybe more.
Made everybody suddenly learn a lot about skin makeup, sometimes through very awful experimentation, and pissed off a lot of cons because a lot of people were very new to full body skin makeup when it comes to rubbing off all over their hotel rooms. I just wouldn't really look forward to painting Kuro's tits gray. There's just a lot of real estate to cover. There's so much skin showing in this costume.
Just get like a paint roller.
Her dad is a professional commercial painter.
The actual answer would be to, like, get a spray, I don't know, like a pen-shaped nozzle.
Airbrush, yeah.
Airbrush, thank you.
Okay. Wow, she's got quite the shield. But Pump Up is not bad to play in front of Strike now. Doubles sources of stress. So I would not mind getting out of here this turn. But she had so much patience left. But also, that incoming stress. So I think I'm just gonna play these and get out. Goodbye. Gloomy professionals might be the worst. Fuck, okay. But we get the sympathy off of it. Shit. Well, it's hard to sneer in the face of 20. They keep going after my best potions, and then I only get like a plus 30%. Balls. Uh-oh. I sure did. We sure do. Absolutely misclicked.
I see that
that's a
my
good
liberal
line.
arts degree has doomed me. That's just...
That's a great line. The question becomes, do we gamble that the next card... I think I agree. God. My kingdom for one more patient. But we have pump up. Oh, this will put... You're right, this will push us over the edge regardless. Okay, we might get a closer. Nope. So that's it.
What is a closer?
The ones that have the red thing on the top with no patience is a closing card, and you get one last dose of 5%. A handshake, yeah. And if you have the sleight of hand closer, it masks one bad trait, and bad traits bring down the price. So not only do you get your 5%, you also get a little bit extra of that bad trait not being there anymore.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It's very cool. Goodbye.
You get a lot of money.
We are getting money. We do. And it's better in every way? Oh, I forgot this can only be played once. Well, fine. God, suddenly the stress thing is no longer completely avoidable. Or do we play the pump-ups? We already have sympathy. We already have a dose of sympathy. I might play all of these and possibly get out. Yeah, because, well, we could get a closer. We'll draw like 4 cards. Yeah, we get 5 cards. Because of it's the next turn. Mm-hmm. I see. Fine. Be that way. How many customers was that? Yeah, that's what that looks like. We have 2 left out of our 6. You can see the preview on the screen if you have a good enough view. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a value every time, but the 3 would probably guarantee it. Yes. Yes, those should be done and we can package up our order.
Try pulling your pants down all the way before peeing.
It doesn't feel bad. Well, I know where we're going after this. I almost did.
I don't get it. What's going on? Why are we?
I accidentally just sold one of the potions I need for my competition. Oh, not only did I need it for the competition, I also need it for that order tomorrow.
Oopsie dot poopsie.
We could redo the day. She's not wrong.
If I could turn back time. I don't know the next line of that song.
If I could find a way.
Yes, thank you.
Should be fine. Yeah. No, it would be yellow. Oops. Nope, that's a competition, isn't it? The ice tonic. Greater ice, greater sight, greater speed. Well, we have the grand speed. We have 1 grand speed. We have 1 greater sight. We have 1 greater ice. And we still need to go back to Quinn to get stamina and fire. How much money do we have? We could do that now. We will buy the enchantment from Roxanne, who should be offering the same stuff. And we need sensation today. We'll stop by Zid. We should level up Roxanne one of these days. Got the same stuff.
What happens if you try and play this game not as the world's horniest woman?
You get friendship credit instead of horniness credit.
Oh, okay. So you're choosing to play the woman who is the down worst There are many people who are down bad, but she is down the worst.
Oh, you liar. We didn't have this already. There are a lot of them. Yes, it was red purple, so we're looking for our spider.
Aren't we all?
And we can only get 2 spiders. So that will give us 60. Oh, we did 1 dwarf kraken. We did...
That's how I'm just going to refer to all cephalopods from now on. No
2 fairy flowers. And... Oh, I had one already. Ta-da! It updated. And... Oh, the bud. Oh, bulb, bud. And... we just ended up using 2 of these, right? So I'll just buy 1 more. Save my money. Okay. I can save at will. Would you like to save because you're feeling nervous? Is there anyone else we want to see today? I guess I would like to pop in on Baptiste and see if we can invest. Because we've got 260. What have you found? Memes?
No. You're familiar with Slice and Dice.
Oh, I know why. Because some of these take longer than... Hello? How useless. Yeah, it's true. There are more potions out there that we haven't unlocked. We have all of these. Yeah, not really, unless we want to roll the dice on the rare item thing. So let's go home. Who's blowing up my Discord?
Not
Are you sure?
not me intentionally, but I did just text you 1 trillion emotes the other day.
Yes. Did you see those?
I did.
Isn't
It was
that
like
very
all
funny?
bacon. It
Mostly
was like
bacon, and then like hugs.
hugs, crying, and laughing.
Yes. He butt dialed an incredible series of emojis.
I was driving.
He thigh dialed an incredible series of emojis.
And so I had texted my ETA to Pro and Wit, and then I put my phone down on my lap, and
Your phone typed happy birthday.
it didn't type happy birthday. So my phone does like auto AI generated text responses, just in case you're too much of a dimwit to type a response to somebody like a thoughtful human being. And so one of the auto responses to "Okay, see you soon" was "Happy birthday."
So it typed happy birthday, and then sent a Charlie Brown happy birthday GIF. More a sticker than anything.
Yeah, and then it doesn't know what to do with like a follow-up question, but it can do a follow-up GIF. So after you do an AI generated response, it will suggest a bunch of like GIFs and stickers and stuff. And so then it did like a Charlie Brown.
It did Charlie Brown.
Yeah. And
You mean Skynet?
And then it started to do emojis.
And then, then I said, what? And what happened next will shock you. What happened next was, a 1 minute long cell phone recording of the NPR
That's right.
story he was listening to with some car driving noise in the background. Then we might not. Keep alerting NPR correspondent Franco Ordonez.
It's fine because it's true.
And so then I texted, because I thought you were like, oh, he's trying to send a voice memo because that's safer than typing.
Mm-hmm.
Only it was just NPR. And so I typed back, drive safe. And then he sent me the most emojis I'd ever seen. And it was like 17 copies of bacon. It was hugging. It was like a crying face, another hug, a laughing face, and then some more crying faces or something. And that's when I called him because I thought that maybe like he was in distress and this was all he could do because he had a stroke or someone was in the car. Yeah,
It's so much bacon. It's
hugging,
like a
hugging,
full
hugging,
screen
hugging,
of bacon.
hugging. Smile, wave, wave, wave. Cry, cry, cry. Laughing, wave, crying. Laughing with sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop. Crying, smiling. Frowning, sweat drop, frowning, sweat drop. Hugging, crying. Laughing, sweat drop, laughing. Crying, crying. Crying, laughing. Laughing, sweat drop. Blush, smile, blush, smile, blush, smile, blush, smile, blush, smile. Laughing, sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop, laughing, sweat drop.
Beep, beep.
So, yeah.
And that after a minute of NPR. Just a random minute of NPR.
Yeah. So I was happy to hear that he was not in distress.
Yes, I can easily see how this would seem like a...
That those
I've been
three things
kidnapped
back to
and-
back is like, I need help right now.
Good times.
Okay, those will cook. We will sell. We will probably not get to the thing tonight.
Combustifer! What a great name.
Isn't that cute? It's kind of a Howl's Moving Castle homage, but legally distinct.
I can't believe it's not Diane Wynne Jones.
These are both graders. But I think it's possible.
Possible?
Thankfully, they've always been the same buff. If they ever have to be different buffs, that's when we're in danger. Because so far we can always cheat it with Roxanne.
Roxanne. I'm so sorry, but that will continue to happen.
Well, at least you're honest. I appreciate you setting my expectations up front. Agreed.
What is Baptiste's job?
He is the, like, administrator of the Heroes Guild. Mwah. And he's like a rich boy. Like his family started the Heroes Guild many generations ago, so he's like generational wealth. But he's like a fourth son, and like had a cushy job on the mainland set up for him, but decided to do this instead. And like this one actually requires work, so they've actually managed to make like a rich boy character like redeemable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny. You go to the market with him, and he just has no clue about anything. He's like, my God, Sylvia, a 5-in-1 grooming product of shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, and body wash. She's like, yeah, and it's bad at all of those. He's like, nonsense. Think of the time you'll say. Like, he's just so dumb and sweet. It's like, instant coffee, incredible. Grainier texture than I expected. Marvelous. I love him. He's honestly maybe my second choice. And yet another man.
And everyone loves a man who is hiding knives on his person at all times.
Into it, because it turns out that maybe he's competent underneath that all that incompetence. I can fix him.
Oh
yeah.
Are you selling this bitch an empty bottle? Why is this price so low?
Why is this price so low? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we've been putting out a lot of breeders on our shelf. So, build rapport will get us 25% for our next card. A sleight of hand is better in every way. It's 10. And got the there's nothing to distract from. But it is 10. So, we can get 11 plus 10. Or we could get 8 plus 12-ish.
Whoa, that is a ton of patience.
He does have a ton of patience. That's very interesting.
Oh, because he's picky.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose you can't be afford to, like, I want to go over every part of this, but also be impatient about it because you're the one delaying the transaction. I think I'm inclined to agree. It's just the impatience. The old pump and dump. Damn it. Okay, well, might as well. Can we afford another turn? Yeah, enthusiasm close. $32% is okay. It's funny, we've been doing such better ones.
What?
She is a little moth girl. Rissa wants to marry her.
I love me a little bitty moth GF.
What day is today? The 18th? 19th, 20th, 21st?
The 18th was yesterday. This is the 19th of October.
I don't think we can do it in time.
Speaking of today being the 19th, new Vampire Survivors chapter is today.
Have you told my wife?
Yes. And because she is a very good friend, she played RimWorld with me instead of descending into a goblin's lair of her own creation.
She is a very good friend.
Isn't she?
Well, I mean, if we had asked you extremely nicely to do something that was important to us, you probably would have. I'm just gonna do it and get out of here. Yeah, 42%. Love that.
What is the next thing you're saving up money to spend on?
Probably mostly ingredients for next round's potions. And then I would love to know what the hell an aging barrel is, because I've truly never heard of it before. Right?
But would obviously take a longer period of time.
You would have to make it well in advance. He's not going to stress us. That's very specific. Okay. We cannot both pump and dump. We could pump and strike. Straight 16. Now, so that would bring 50% isn't, so this would be plus 9, which would push us over to the next interest and give us 3%. Look at that. God damn it. Yeah. And that's it. Would have liked to see higher markup, but it might have been. Hooray! Yeah, for sure. Did we not buy it? What? What? Am I going insane?
Yes.
Oh no! Wait, no. Okay.
Nobody panic.
Nobody panic.
Everything's fine. Nobody has to
I
die.
didn't. When it came right out of the cauldron, it didn't show me the good sensation trait. But now that it's in my inventory, it does show the good sensation enchantment. Everything's fine.
Nothing is fucked.
Hey, I got a little achievement. Collect a medium-sized amount of money of at least 2,500. Look good. So that'll be tomorrow because I have both of those things. And we can start working on or planning for our greater ice and fire. So jot this down. Ice is AD 1-to-1. Correct. So start ruminating on that. We have lots of day left. I think the one we did only made one. And it needed to be greater. And I believe we made common. We made one common. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know who we need to see? It's Quinn.
Oh, what is that?
I actually get their ducks in a row, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
We've already seen Baptiste today, and we didn't. That was today, right? And we didn't want anything? Or was that yesterday? Very cool. Mm-hmm. Kind of the same as last time. Times 8. That's fine. And yeah. AB, you said? AD. We've got a blue. Oh, we can do 40s, 40s. Excellent. Mm-hmm. So let's visit our heroes and dispatch them. And then maybe to celebrate, we'll buy a chest. Wow, we have no health potions, huh? Well, this way she could get through 2. Yeah, that's fine. And Mint also doesn't have health, but at least she can get through maybe something a little tougher.
There's something very attractive about dark skin with light eyes that I can't put my finger on what about it is attractive other than eye color. Makes it pop.
The only thing I can think of is that it's just not very common, and Yeah, good point. You know, I should have bought some slapping turtle shells. Those make incredible mana health potions. I suppose I could. Nothing is stopping me.
Turtle shells. What the fuck?
Red and green. AC, I think? Well. These rule. We've already seen it. Let's buy ourselves a chest to celebrate. And to hear the song. We didn't even see Mukluk once tonight.
I'm waiting to think it is just a figment of your imagination.
No.
But that's...
Yeah, I got money to burn. Okay. Well, that's not great. It's okay. Indeed. I wish I had any, I guess we already have those. Yep, we already had those. Damn. Okay, let's... Indeed. Well, the new fuel was nice, although I don't know how to get Saffron to start carrying it. Who does that go with? And the ice? Ice is red blue, and we... And... I want more. But I guess 2 is better than nothing. No. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Can you write that down? Why don't we stop here? It's already 10 after. 5 after, excuse me. It's nice to have money, though.
Isn't it though?
Okay, well, that brings us to the end of this. Thank you for joining me, all 3 of you. I guess there's not much left to say other than good night. I believe we'll be doing this same time next week. All right. A fond farewell to all of you, and Alpha, if you care to sign us off. Okay, good night.